I'm not going to bring this gentleman out unless you guys get so loud that they're going to be able to hear you on the main panel stage in the back corner. So you guys can handle that? That was the practice run. I didn't cue you. No, I'm not going to bring this gentleman out until we get loud. So, Walker, StalkerCon Chicago, how's everybody feeling? Oh, beautiful. Go ahead and music play for a second. So, we were lucky enough this weekend to have some stars from the movie Dead 7 on Sci-Fi. Also, I was a teen in the 90s. I absolutely love the boy band era. I miss it every day. I try to emulate it in my dress. Some of the best music ever made. They broke records. They filled stadiums. They just made you feel good. Walker StalkerCon Chicago. Please welcome AJ McLean.
Oh my God, we're back again. Yes, we are.
What's up, you guys? What's up, my doppelganger? What's up, my brother AJ?
Shit, there we go.
So somebody told me a little story yesterday that a couple of fans stopped this fine young gentleman thinking that he was me yesterday. So, what's up, AJ? How are you?
I can see the resemblance.
Oh yeah, wait, and we're there.
Oh,
Ooh, I like those.
super cool.
Oh, shoot.
What do you think? What do you think?
You guys having fun out here, huh? At Walker Stalker?
So, gentlemen, I can't tell you how they just felt. It's good. How thankful I am to have you guys on the stage.
Our pleasure.
And it is fantastic to have you at Walker StalkerCon. Such a thrill for us. Again, especially, I'll be the first guy to fanboy and mark out a little bit. I was a teen in the 90s. Backstreet Boys, I owned every single piece of music. In my giant CD book that I kept in my car, right?
Wow. Yeah, I remember that. I had that as well.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm such a huge fan. And I want to get into the music in a minute, but you know what brought you guys here this particular weekend was Dead 7, the film on Sci-Fi. Have you guys seen Dead 7?
A couple people seen it.
It's great. So welcome to the zombie genre, right?
Yes, thank you.
You guys have done some horror stuff before. And AJ, I'm a big fan of the bad guys, so big ups for playing the bad guy.
Everyone loves the villain.
Absolutely.
The villain is the most fun.
That's why I tried to pattern my look after you, I think. And Nick wrote the movie.
Yes, I did.
Yes. Tell us what that process was like to get a green light and get it up.
Well, when you work when you working so hard for so many years and you have this idea of, you know, especially when we come from the music world, you know, and that's what we've been doing. We still are touring with Backstreet Boys, doing another Backstreet Boy album, and you know, we're working on that right now. And so when we're on the road all the time, you know, and you have aspirations to act, and we've done that before we even started, AJ and I, you know, in like Orlando and Tampa where we're from, we were always acting, but then we met the group. But when you have those aspirations to act, and you don't have the time, then it falls on to, well, what can you do in order to make that time, you know? And that's when I decided to write this movie, and it was originally called Dead West. And you know, I'm a huge fan of zombies, huge fan of horror, love it. You know, I have a very, even though I'm the blonde hair, blue-eyed, pretty boy supposedly of the Backstreet Boys, I have a very dark side, okay? Don't let it fool you. So anyways, we wrote the film, put a great cast together. It took about 9 years from when I started writing to when it got picked up by the Asylum, the guys who did Sharknado. And they loved it. They loved the idea of bringing boy bands together in a cast and creating like a musically based cast. And to get it greenlit, you know, is hard, especially in Hollywood. You know, when you have these ideas and nobody believes in them, and then you're like, well, I have a great idea, but then, you know, it's all about, well, are you going to financially back it? You know what I mean? Because that's how everybody is in Hollywood. So had the idea, had the dream, had the support from our fan base, and we made a great movie. It's a lot of fun. Nobody's winning any Oscars in the damn thing. Don't get us wrong. But it is a blast to see all these people that you have probably grown up listening to their music in this film.
Don't take 9 years to make your next film, bro.
No, it's not. Now, yeah. Now that it's gone, you know.
I want to do your next film with you again. So let's not take 9 years. Let's get
yeah,
going.
it's interesting because AJ, like, it's cool how the doors are open. You know, they kind of fly open. AJ actually is speaking right now to Eli Roth, you know, about another film because he loved AJ's acting so much in the movie that he wants him to be in his next film.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal that I might be shooting a full-length feature film this year. So it's kind of awesome. So thank you, Nick, for giving me the awesome opportunity.
Thank you guys. You know,
pretty awesome.
AJ, you were phenomenal in it. I gotta say that's probably what I enjoyed so much. It was playing the bad guy. Was that a deal breaker for you?
Well, listen. The first time that Nick actually approached me with this whole concept, we were about 5 minutes out from going on stage. I think it was in Germany, Australia, somewhere. And we're in our dressing room doing our vocal warm-ups. I'm putting on my suit. And he's like, "Hey, bro, I wrote this movie, and I would love for you to be in it. You're such a great actor. Would you do it?" I'm like, "Absolutely." One condition: I have to be the villain. Everyone loves the bad guy. Like all the different interviews that we've done to promote the film, I've always kind of used that Batman Dark Knight analogy. When you go see The Dark Knight, you don't leave talking about Batman. You leave talking about Heath Ledger as the Joker. So I hope after people saw Dead 7, they were, obviously I've got one right here, this fine young gentleman. That's what I wanted. I wanted to see people cosplaying as Johnny Vermillion, and I'm so freaking happy right now. That is awesome. It's so awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome. And you guys are both phenomenal. And you love horror as well. You guys are both horror fans. We're from the same era. So, who's your favorite horror icon?
For me, growing up, I was the very first horror film I ever saw was American Werewolf in London, which I know John Landis is not known specifically for horror, but that was kind of the tip of the iceberg for me. But I'd have to say either Clive Barker or John.
You ass.
Sorry.
No, he's not as big of a Clive Barker fan as I am.
John Carpenter too. Yeah.
Just take John, okay? Clive Barker is my favorite.
I'm a
huge Hellraiser fan. That's one of my favorite, probably my top 3 favorite horror movies of all time.
So would Pinhead be your favorite, like, horror?
I dressed up as
dress up like Pinhead
for Halloween. So actually, it was a funny story because my wife and I, she basically dressed up as a minion, and then I was like Pinhead, obviously. And we went to this party that's in Los Angeles. It's the one that like Maroon 5 would host on Halloween at the cemetery, the Hollywood Cemetery. And this is the funniest shit ever. I was dressed up so good as Pinhead that I would walk through the entire party, and I had all these actors trying to take pictures with me. They had no idea it was me. And I'm like, this is great. And I'm like, what's the blonde guy that's from American Horror Story, the blonde kid, you know? He came up to me and wanted to take a picture with me as Pinhead. And I'm like, hey, I'm Nick Carter. He's like, no, you're not. You're Pinhead. No, I'm Nick Carter. I swear to God. And he's like, he didn't give me a name. He didn't care if I was Nick Carter. He cared if I was Pinhead. That's all. So it's great.
You are Pinhead, yes.
There you go.
How about you, AJ? I mean, I'm a Freddy guy. So between Freddy, Jason.
You know what?
Jason.
I actually had a chance to meet Robert Englund years and years and years ago at this national something of film and TV convention down in Louisiana. And he was the nicest guy ever. My mom is a big, she's the one that actually got me heavy into horror. And so Freddy would probably be my first pick. I kind of like Michael Myers too. You really can't see about Mike Myers or Leatherface. Gotta love using Leatherface. Oh yeah.
Are you guys from the Orlando area? Do you guys frequent Halloween Horror Nights down there?
No, sir.
No.
I hate. Look at this. I am the biggest puss when it comes. Like I won't even go walk in that thing. I won't. I don't like getting scared. I like watching things that scare me, and I'm absolutely beyond terrified of clowns. But I'm also a huge Stephen King fan, so I know that they're already casting for the new It. They already cast for Pennywise. I may not see it. I don't know. We'll see. Tim Curry was awesome as Pennywise, though. I mean, of course. It's Tim Curry. Absolutely. Legend, Hello, The Devil. That was amazing.
How about you, Nick? Halloween Horror Nights? Have you frequented it?
Like I said, I mean, it's one of the things about Halloween Horror Nights is that if we go as ourselves, you know, we tend to get, you know, kind of bombarded. We can't necessarily enjoy it as much as we want to. It's been a while since we've gone. I think one time, this was like 10 years ago, but obviously we love it. You know, we'd love to go there.
I just want to ask you guys, if there was a way to go through Halloween Horror Nights and have a Dead 7 house, would you guys go in it and would you guys want it?
Well, yeah. All right, I'd go in it.
I want to champion that and talk to my buddies at Universal and see if we can get a Dead 7 themed house.
I'm actually good friends with Mike Aiello, the director of entertainment.
There you go.
Yeah, he was on our show. He was our icon last year, so
Let's do it.
I'm going to see him next week.
It would be amazing.
We'll make it
Dead
happen.
7 house.
Hook that up.
I'll hook it up, not a problem at all. So I want to talk music for a second, because I heard you say new Backstreet Boys album. What can you tell me so I can maybe get some sleep, because now I won't sleep until it's out.
We just opened the cookbook and we're going in the kitchen right now and we're starting to cook. We're actually going to have our first true full group meeting with this new gentleman, Mike Karen, who we're getting involved with, who's going to help us kind of A&R, kind of oversee this whole project. Since we are now our own label, we kind of do the entire process by ourselves now, so it takes a little bit longer. Backstreet time, you guys know what that is. So yeah, we might have an album out next year. We might. We'll see if we speed things up. No, we will. Brand new BSB album, brand new tour, Vegas, all kinds of things. So yeah.
What? So I mean, you're in the planning phases, but you know, dream scenario. What could we expect? Would it? Are we going back to the roots? Do you want to jazz it up, do some new stuff?
Well, the thing about it is that we like to make sure that we focus on keeping our harmonies and what Backstreet stands for. You know, we're singers first, dancers second, entertainers, you know, all over. You know, so as long as we have music that we can dance and sing and harmonize to while we go on tour and we're on stage, and it's good, like, you know, edgy stuff. We are fortunate because we are singers first. I mean, we could do all types of music. I mean, we started with R&B, you know, influenced with that stuff, dabbled in a little bit of rock here and there, you know. It's just, so it'll probably have a little bit of all that, but, you know, on top of it, the icing is always going to be our harmonies, you know, our 5-part harmony, you know, and our sound. So that's what it will be.
And that's, you know, with the boy band era, sometimes people try to put a negative connotation onto it, and that's the most irritating thing in the world, because on behalf of everybody, you know, I want to thank you guys. I danced with girls at school dances to your music, I danced at Halloween parties, I played basketball to your music, and it's fantastic music, and you guys have so
Did you do anything else to our music?
It's okay, my wife running the soundboard, so you can actually ask her.
I see her cheeks turning rosy red. That's a yes.
I'll put it to you this way. Our daughter is almost 13.
Okay.
So,
that was a really good album,
that would
actually.
have been, what album that be? Okay, good. Got it.
yeah. So thanks for that. 72 million sold worldwide. Sold out arenas all over the globe. AJ, you won a medal on Guts. On the Nickelodeon show Guts. The achievement.
I will never live that down.
No, it's amazing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I lost to a girl, though. I mean, it was really bad. I should have come in first, but yeah, it was really, really sad. It was a lot of fun.
I thought that was strategy.
Well, you know, I was trying to be a gentleman, but yeah, I got my ass handed to me by a chick. It was nice.
Awesome. Well, I mean, I wish I could keep you guys forever, but I want to run some fun questions by you guys. Some quick fun questions. Is that cool? So we're here at Walker Stalker Con, zombie convention. You made a zombie-themed movie. The zombie apocalypse breaks out tomorrow. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
Well, for me, I'll call AJ, because I think only AJ and I will be able to truly and surely survive the apocalypse.
Howie's the first one.
Howie's gone.
First one gone. Joey, they might just kind of nurse him a little bit. Kevin would be gone. I think him and I would kind of like build this huge fortress.
We work together, back to back.
Yeah, back to back. Always back to back. You cover every angle. You got to.
That's fantastic. So once you're there, once you're back to back, what's your weapon of choice in the zombie apocalypse?
I don't like guns, period. I would say either a baseball bat or a machete. Right here. You just got to get him right smack dab in the head. That's all you got to do. Decapitate them. Ooh, a samurai sword.
Yeah.
Preferably Hattori Hanzo, but you know.
AJ, stop taking every weapon. You're supposed to choose
Sorry.
one.
What do you want, a chainsaw?
God.
I said for you. Do you want a chainsaw? See? We're right here, bro. That's why you
Get out of my head. Get out of my head. That's exactly what I was thinking. The only reason I'm thinking chainsaw is because of the new Doom.
It's so
I'm
good.
Like thinking that the chainsaw.
So good.
The Doom game?
Oh, yeah, the new Doom
man.
Huge.
Yeah.
The chainsaw's the most fun part.
So good.
It's gonna get bloody.
So, you guys are Walking Dead fans, obviously?
Yeah, Die Hard. Actually, caught up all the way. So.
Nice. So you know Michonne had her 2 pets carrying around on chains in the zombie apocalypse?
Yeah.
You have to create 2 pets of your own, alive or dead, famous, not famous, anyone. Who are you choosing for your 2 pets?
I would have Elvis and Frank Sinatra.
Nice.
Elvis, like, really, really messed up, and Frank still looking like Frank. You know, a little bit faded, but not that much.
I would have.
They're deliberating. It might be Howie, since they said Howie would get it first. Kevin, somebody says Kevin. Maybe they'll go with folks running for election. That's happened as well.
Okay, so I'd have Harry Styles. And then I'd have Nick Lachey.
Yes. But wait, would you have Harry Styles pre-haircut or post?
Oh, pre.
So you
want to attract them, you know, you want to.
Zombies like long hair, apparently. That's why they're always going after Norman Reedus.
And up here on the stage, I like talking about tattoos. I know you're a fan as well. Nick, do you have any?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So if you had to get a tattoo from anything from either the Walking Dead universe or even the Dead 7 universe, what would you get and where would you put it?
It's funny that you say that. Joey actually got a whiskey flask because he was Whiskey Joe, and a bunch of our crew guys got these Dead 7 tattoos. I never had a chance to get mine yet, but I'm going to do it. It's just little slashes in your skin, and that makes 7. So that's what I would get. Somewhere small, simple, you know. I do kind of want to get a Johnny B tattoo. I think it'd be really cool. But not like, I don't want to look just like me because that's really conceited. So maybe like the Japanimation version of Johnny Vermillion, you know?
That's not hard, because obviously, I mean, I love Dead 7 because we were involved in it, and AJ answered that, which is good. Answer that question, but I think I probably have to go with Walking Dead because I'm such a huge fan. But what exactly? I guess I think like of certain episodes that like really impacted me. I don't know. Maybe just like I don't know. Maybe Rick. Maybe because I love Rick's character. I love him. I love the first season like with Shane and Rick. That was such a badass season. So
you guys gotta come back to our show. You got Robert Englund does our show. John Bernthal does our show. So we're gonna have you guys back. We'll all get tattoos at the same time.
yeah.
Awesome. Good. Well, I mean, again, you guys gotta get to your table. Everybody, go see them at their table. See them in the photo op. You guys are phenomenal. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you guys.
Put your hands together. AJ McLean, Nick Conn.